Hello and welcome to another edition of the Moving Iron Podcast. This podcast is proudly provided by Axon, helping dealers move more iron for almost 100 years. Find out more at axontire.com. Axon was started almost 100 years ago out of a passion for keeping agriculture moving. It's that same passion that drives them today. With a vision for a better experience for both farmer and dealer, they set out to create a better way to move more iron. When you partner with Axon, you get immediate access to a full range of products and solutions designed to meet the complex needs of today's grower. Axon carries all major brands and sizes of tires, wheels, and tracks. From custom colors and sizes to fully customized wheels, you can have the solution for virtually any problem today's farmer is trying to solve. To find more or become an Axon dealer, please visit axontire.com.
Moving iron in the 21st century. Hard-working people working hard for you and me. Moving iron, time and time again. Through the years you'll find us here. Moving iron.
Hey everyone, it's Jaclyn Krymowski giving you your Moving Iron Ag News update here for this first week in May. Some of the latest political news regarding agriculture here in these United States comes from two U.S. senators who recently proposed legislation that would stop the Environmental Protection Agency from issuing permits to farmers aimed at reducing livestock emissions. Essentially, this would amend what is currently the Clean Air Act, and it would prohibit them from issuing any sort of permit that includes carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, methane emissions, water vapor, etc., that are associated with livestock production and effectively inhibiting farmers from producing. And already this proposal has got some strong support from some major players in the U.S. livestock and ag industries, including the American Farm Bureau Federation, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, American Sheep Industry Association, National Bison Association, and a dairy cooperative. This bill was previously introduced in 2009 and has again been reintroduced and currently on the table. And it seems like it comes at a good time as the climate is still pretty turbulent in D.C. regarding the role of agriculture and current movements regarding the environment. And speaking of the environment, drought-like conditions that have gripped several states has also gotten the attention from Washington, with the Biden-Harris administration forming an agency that will specifically work on addressing the worsening drought conditions throughout the West and support farmers and other landowners in the area impacted by water shortage and what can be done. Hopping over across the farm to Europe, apparently the European Commission is also looking at launching a carbon farming program that would also incentivize their producers to manage their land in a way that would store credits, similar to what the U.S. is currently discussing as of right now. The USDA recently released their 2021 data regarding the crop for this year. 17% of corn is in the ground, 28% of spring wheat, and only 8% of soybeans. As I'm sure many of you have heard by now, the chicken shortage going across the United States continues to be a concern, including from some major food service entities, including Popeyes and KFC. Of course, COVID is said to blame for this apparent shortage, and that is largely due to not only the strain on the supply chain, but also the rise of people eating and dining from home, going to quick and easy fixes, including chicken wings. And speaking of a stress in the supply chain, the USDA has just started notifying some plants of reversal of a 2019 ruling that removed limits from speed processing lines. However, Seaboard Foods, which is a subsidy of Seaboard Corporation, is looking to delay this court ruling to limit their pork line speed. Currently, they are asking the court to extend them by 10.5 months, going from June 29. A recent AgFunder news article discussed a San Diego startup that is using a sort of electric fence setup for their cows via satellite that would allow for digital, faster, and easier rotational grazing. We're focusing on cattle right now, the company says, but we think some broader application is in other spaces. Some other ag companies, unfortunately, are not faring quite so well, especially those involved in the agroplastics space. As 2021 planting has gone underway, a lot of farmers across the nation have noticed that there is a shortage in different ag plastics, including bale wraps and drainage tile. This has caused an unexpected price increase in some regions and is something worth keeping a pulse on in the near future. Alright, that catches you up for this week. This Ag News Update is brought to you by the Herd Book Ag Media, serving all your agribusiness writing, communication, and media needs. Find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or our company website, the-herdbook.com. Let me know you found us here on Moving Iron and get 20% off your first invoice.
You want to have a meaningful competitive advantage to help sell more equipment. Whether you represent the sales, parts, or management department of an implement dealership, there's a surprising amount of complexity when it comes to tire, wheel, and track technology. Let Axon worry about that so you can get back to supporting your customers. Axon has leveraged years of experience to create a streamlined process that gives you a proven path to help today's grower and sell more equipment. The roots of their organization go back almost 100 years to the invention of the rubber tractor tire. Supporting agriculture is the number one driver of Axon, from product development through sales and service. To find more or become an Axon dealer, head over to agmarkets.com.
Moving iron in the 21st century. Hard-working people working hard for you and me. Moving iron, time and time again. Through the years you'll find us here.